What's good, YouTube? It's Jay in the Hood. Questionable behavior. Okay. Sorry. Whew. What's good, YouTube? It's Jay. Channel is Questionable Behavior. But tonight, it's about NBA analysis. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned because I have the hottest ticket in town. LA, Philly, wherever you are, it's the hottest ticket in the NBA. Luka Dončić, LeBron James, Austin Reeves, Hachimura, Connect, all of the Lakers killed it 2 nights ago against OKC Thunder, who has the best record in the NBA, and they blew them out. And this is what makes me feel as though the Lakers absolutely have a chance to take it all. But they have to play flawless basketball, which they did 2 nights ago. But as we know, flawless basketball is difficult to achieve every single night. Almost impossible. But man, when I talk about Luka Dončić, okay, he is the baddest boy going these days, besides SGA. Luka's game is so tight that trade from him to go from Dallas to Los Angeles is the biggest trade in NBA history because he has given them a legitimate shot at the championship. He absolutely could take them all the way, and he killed it last night. Wait till you see these highlights. I mean, he was unbelievable. Unbelievable play. And this dude, I'm sorry, he's starting to look like he's in better shape. Being around LeBron is just having positive effects on him, I think. Not that we haven't seen him play like this before, because he has, like, blown it out of the park with his play. He's an amazing basketball player. But being with LeBron, his workout, I don't know how they're working together, how he's touching him, but his game is showing it, and against the best team in the league. SGA is still going to get the MVP, but check out these highlights.
City, a little bit of a baseball series.
Treated like a playoff series this late as Reeves has turned into much more than a role player for the Lakers. Strong on the left. Dončić, and that's too much space for Luka Dončić. Bron's been quiet so far in the first 6 minutes. And the turnaround, and that is Dončić got a little mismatch here with Hartenstein. Hartenstein sticking with them. That is a tough contested shot. Now he gets the assignment on Dončić. Heavy pressure. Dončić pulls up, and there's 2 more. Dončić again. And this time he's going to get fouled, and he's going to get the end. 72 points scored here in the first quarter. Many of them by LeBron, and this time he will get 2 at the end. Vanderbilt in the backcourt. LeBron trying to get into the 3-point mix, and he
is not in my house. I'm that weak side guy. That's my job, to come over and knock that ball away, even though I'm not the primary defender.
The Lakers can't. As Dončić wanted to get the switch. Get Dort off of him, fires away. Dončić has got another 3. That's his 5th here. Dončić got it back. Still a little bit of time. Force him out of the perimeter. Dončić this time keeps it himself. Got inside. Thought he got fouled.
All left here, folks. And that's an eternity by NBA standards.
Wallace, great job staying down. Forcing a really tough shot from Dončić, but that's why he is so good on offense here on the afternoon. Russo now going to try his hand in defending Dončić. Dončić.
Wow.
Oh, and he flicks it up, and he's going to the line. LeBron sees a one-on-one with Holmgren. Tough fadeaway. That's his move off 1 foot. This is a good test, good game against a Lakers team the Thunder have not seen since November 29th. Ridiculously tough fadeaway shot. Had an offender draped all over him. All of his momentum going to the sideline. Almost got the steal, and he does. Wiggins telegraphed it. Sizing up Isaiah Joe. Turnaround shot. And that goes down for LeBron. These are the kind of games you saw Mark Daigneault going out there and putting that starting 5. And the priority has been on not Dončić. And that's what the Lakers do.
Are you seeing what I'm talking about? I mean, come on, man. That dude is otherworldly with a basketball. I mean, Larry Bird was the baddest white boy that I've really ever seen, to be honest with you. And Luka is putting it to shame. Larry was pretty great. But Luka, I don't know. He's like, the GOAT, the greatest of all time that isn't black. Anyway, listen, I really think that the way that they're playing, they have a real shot to do something, but they have to stay at this level. And unfortunately, they can't bring on another decent center. That's what they need. They need rebounding. They need, when that three isn't dropping, somebody to grab that offensive rebound. They really could have used Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis is just going to waste in Dallas now because Kyrie got hurt and their chances are pretty much done. But I got to tell you, man, if they had a big man, I would say it's almost but a wrap if they can find that consistency. They were in OKC. They were in OKC, an away game, and blew them out with ease. Now, when OKC is hot and, got it going on, then it's going to be a much more difficult game. And they absolutely can execute on that. And Boston is the big team in the East to beat. They're the defending champs. So, the Lakers are going to need a lot of things to go their way in order to pull this off. But as you can see, based on these highlights, LeBron, Luka, Austin, Hachimura, Connect, all of them working together. If they're flowing, they're hard to beat. They're really hard to beat because you can't leave LeBron. You can't leave Luka. Austin, the way he's playing, you can't leave them. And they have so many threats right now that if they can keep consistent, they got a real shot. I don't know. Tell me what you think. The channel's questionable behavior. Before I go, I want to touch on something that really kind of touched my heart. So SGA, hands down, is going to be the MVP of the league, right? But what's really touching me about SGA and the whole OKC team is the way that they're connected. SGA is the best player in the league and is normally interviewed at the end of the game because he had the most points and played the best. But in every single interview, he wants all his teammates out there with him. And I got to tell you, I've never seen anybody do that. Anybody share that glory with all of his teammates to make sure that everyone knows that he can't do it without them. And to me, that is saying something to me about SGA that not anyone else has said. Check out SGA with his teammates. Really special as far as I'm concerned.
But I got one more thing to say. He's too humble to say it, but this is the MVP right here. MVP of the league. I'm going to say it for him because he won't say it. But that's all I got.
We stay with it. Yo, shut up. We stay with our principles.
Yo, on live TV? Live TV.
You can't say that on live TV.
I get to the rim on anybody. Let's go. Relax. I get to the rim on anybody.
47 games for you with at least 30 this season. That ties the Thunder record. How are you just so consistent, like the Tide, night in and night out?
My whole life is consistent. Everything I do.
Now, SGA really is touching me because that's what this channel's about. It's about behavior. It's about giving credit to all of us, not one of us. Because we cannot do it by ourselves. And this dude at 25, 26 years old already has seen that without his teammates, he is nothing. He is not able to do it by himself. But rather than, feel himself and get his head all twisted and feeling, great about himself, like a lot of players and people do, not just in the NBA, but in a lot of different spaces, people really get caught up in themselves. And no one is above it. No one. But when you are grounded and you understand that it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about us. Therefore, we can all be great together. And that's what he is projecting to the world about his team. His team. He don't have to do that, but he is doing it. And he's doing it with a purpose. And he will be successful, guaranteed. My name is Jay. Channel is Questionable Behavior, but this is just beautiful behavior and something that we should all aspire to remember. It's not about me. It's not about individualism. It's about the group. It's about all of us. Peace. Talk to you soon.